What's up, addressees? Welcome to the H&R TV, the official YouTube channel for the hottest new revolution, culture, and movement. That's to live your life and love the life you live, regardless of who you piss off in the process, culture, and movement. And in this video, the last video I posted, I was kind of talking about the differences between the fluid community and DL people. All right, my bad, folks. I had to make an adjustment, put my little earbuds in real quick. Because my mic on my phone still be acting crazy, so I didn't want to go in and out, so I had to make that quick adjustment. And for those of y'all, and I said this before in another older video, but I say it again, I prefer the earbuds with the wires on them. I know folks be laughing, he ain't got the cordless or whatever the case may be. That's a goal or something, to have cordless headphones or earbuds. But no, I prefer these because I don't like dealing with batteries and charging and recharging and all that nonsense. So yes, I have corded earbuds by choice. Okay, that's it. All right, so yeah, I posted content speaking about like the fluid community and why I created it and how we are different from the LGBT communities and also different from DL people. That was the last video that I posted. But I don't think I ever posted a video kind of just breaking down like how to move how to move throughout the world as a fluid individual, whether you privately fluid or openly fluid. It's kind of like the same, like only difference is one, you being more outspoken and more, I guess, open with others. But the mindsets, the beliefs, the way you move, and things like that, pretty much the same. So this video, I'm gonna break down how to be fluid. If you tapped in, you tuned in to King V, you watch my content, you rocking with me, and you want to learn how to move like King V, you want to learn how to find your confidence and step into like who it is that you feel like you are. Find your confidence, man. Like, it's a code. It's a code that you gotta live by, and I'm explaining the code in this video. And I wrote it down, so I'm gonna be reading. So bear with me. Also, at the same time, people are their own individuals. So ultimately, I can't tell people how to be themselves. But these are just some of the codes that I live by and what I would expect that someone claiming to be fluid would also live by. All right. So, number one, being fluid, even privately fluid, is about making a decision to move with integrity and a moral compass in all of your intimate relationships, whether they be with the same or the opposite gender. Number two, being fluid is about making a decision. First of all, let me back up. Being fluid is about making decisions, folks. If you want to be DL, you just want to run around the world and do whatever and not take accountability, not take responsibility, um, just like your whole existence is about just doing what you do in private. Well, I don't want to say your whole existence, because obviously people have jobs, they have lives, they got family and things like that. But um, I would have to assume that it takes a good portion of your life to have to hide that stuff. Or even that's a big life decision to decide to pursue those interests and still live a double life. I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyway, number two, being fluid is about making the decision to stop running from the fact that you like what you like and beginning whatever work is necessary for you to do in your own life for you to start learning how to be okay with that. Number three, being fluid is about understanding and learning to be okay with the fact that you're taking a social risk. You're taking a social risk, folks. So ask yourself, are you a risk taker? Do you believe that your freedom is worth the risk? And what are you willing to risk for your freedom? But honestly, what I'm hoping and believing is that with me speaking up and creating a fluid community and shedding light on a lot of the misunderstandings and creating a space that not only educates the world about what this all means, but also providing a safe space that educates everybody out there in the world with similar feelings and beliefs as me, how to own who they are and to walk in their truth confidently and to demonstrate that and to display that for you to see with your own eyes and hear with your own ears. I'm believing that by creating this space, I'm removing at the same time a lot of the social risk associated with making that decision to own and live in your truth. As a person who is fluid in this world, and by all indications and the feedback that I've been receiving, it's been working phenomenally well. Phenomenally well, amazingly well. The shit is working, folks. And the world is slowly but surely becoming more socially aware and accepting of our differences. Unless you work for the Trump administration, those folks are delusional, out on an island all by themselves, folks, still trying to make fetch happen. And it's not going to happen. But I mean, they are still currently in power, so the things that they're doing looks effective, but that shit is going to zero. Um, Let me see, what number am I on? I believe this is number 4, folks. Being fluid is about making the decision to free yourself from other people's timelines and being okay with people's lack of understanding that comes along with that. Oh, you this age and you don't have kids yet. Oh, you not married yet. Oh, why you never show up with nobody to the functions? Stuff like that, folks. It's about understanding that not only do you forfeit your freedom and ultimate happiness by forcing yourself to live within other people's expectations, it's about living and enjoying your life and freedom to the fullest with a poppin' ass social life in private, while your family and other heteronormative people in your life may assume that you must be lonely or struggling socially. Unless, of course, you decide to invite them into your life and into your relationships. And I tried that once, folks, and I would never do it again. Just me personally. Number 5, being fluid is about showing up with integrity in your relationships. Whether you decide to let your partner all the way in or not, always be moving in a way that honors and protects whoever you decide to be with. Whenever you decide to get serious with a person. And if it's with somebody of the opposite gender, it's about understanding that you can't just live an entire lifetime leaving these people in the dark, folks. Not leaving anybody, even people of the same gender, in the dark. But obviously, if you with somebody of the same gender, they already know. That's why I'm speaking about different gender for this particular code. Unless you never plan on going back the other, okay, let me back up real quick. And if it's somebody of the opposite gender, it's about understanding that you can't just live an entire lifetime leaving these people in the dark unless you never plan on going back the other way. But if you know it's still in you, then it's about finding the right time to open up and invite them into your truth. That timing might look different for everybody. Me personally, I believe that if things get serious to the point where conversations about marriage start coming up, it may be time to go ahead and open up. If you still plan on doing that. If the trust is there, which it should be if y'all are discussing marriage, I would think. Also, if you get somebody pregnant, I believe that you should have the right, or I believe that they should have the right of knowing who the father of their child that they're bringing into this world really is. And if that's something that they're okay with. And again, folks, these are my standards. I can't tell other people how to move, but this is the code that how to be fluid, if like how I move, how King V move. You feel me? What I believe. But everybody got to come up with their own. But understand that being fluid means setting some kind of standards of integrity for yourself and living in a way that honors it. And the last one that I'm gonna say for this particular video, being fluid is about being honest with yourself. But even more than that, it's about having the courage and confidence to be brutally honest with every intimate partner that you have. Not necessarily about your identity of being fluid, but definitely being honest in a way that sets their expectations about what being one of your partners in that way looks like. What works for you in accordance with who you are, and giving them the opportunity to decide to be okay with it or not. Don't string people along and not be on the same page with the people that you deal with. That's DL behavior, folks. That's sloppy. Take sexual intimacy and other people's feelings more serious. So that's just the different codes that I live by. Plan on that. That's the one of the differences to distinguish a fluid person who's taking accountability and responsibility from a DL person that's just out here being selfish, having a way, and not considering other people's feelings. All right. Hopefully somebody receives something from this. It's always my goal to encourage and inspire and to motivate and to educate. So yeah, y'all be safe today. Stay out the way. Take everything one step at a time, one day at a time. Focus on finding yourself and finding your purpose. I love y'all. King V, H&R.